Jai Gurudev to everyone. It is Minakshi Bagde and today I am going to take the maths of class 8 and it is the fourth part of this lesson in which we are going to cover the topic kinds of quadrilateral, and this is one of the important topic, and the next part of this lesson is depend on this topic only. Now what is a quadrilateral? We everyone knows that a polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. Now, what are the kinds of quadrilaterals? So, now the kinds of quadrilaterals. So, there are some kinds of quadrilateral, that is six types. They are trapezium, kite, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, and square. Now, each kind we are going to discuss one by one. So, the first is trapezium. What is a trapezium? So, a quadrilateral having exactly one pair of parallel side is called a trapezium. So, it is given that a quadrilateral having exactly one pair of parallel side is a trapezium. We know that the trapezium is a part, or we can say it is a type of quadrilateral where four sides are present. But what is a trapezium? Trapezium means a quadrilateral with four sides in which only one pair of parallel side is present. So here two types of figures are given. In the below of first figure it is written that these are trapezium, and in the second it is given that these are not trapezium. So we will find that what is the difference. So in first figure it is given that it is a quadrilateral because it has four sides, but we notice that in this one pair of side is parallel whereas the another is not. So we can say that it is a trapezium. Then in next figure, or we can say in a next shape, it is given that one pair of parallel side where other pair of side is not parallel. So it is also a trapezium. Remember that in trapezium we want only one pair of parallel side. Then in third figure here also present one pair of parallel side where other part is not parallel. Then in fourth figure also we can notice that one pair of parallel side is given. That's why these are the trapezium. Then next it is given these are not trapezium. Why? So in first figure we can notice that any parallel side is not given, means any parallel side is not present in this figure. If any side is not parallel, it means it is not a trapezium. Then in the second figure one pair of parallel side is given, but in a trapezium there are total four sides, because trapezium is a quadrilateral and quadrilateral contains four sides, but here the total number of sides are given 5, so it is not possible that it is a trapezium. Then in next figure also we can notice that any parallel side is not present, and if any parallel side is not present then it is not a trapezium. Now what are the properties of trapezium? So the first property is given, base of a trapezium is parallel. If we want to consider the given figure is trapezium or not, for that we have to find that the base of the trapezium should be parallel. Then no sides, angles and diagonals are congruent. So always remember, in a trapezium side, angles and diagonals are not congruent. Then the next kind is given, it means the second kind is given, the kite. Now what is a kite? A quadrilateral is called a kite if it has two pair of equal adjacent sides but unequal opposite sides. So it is given that a quadrilateral is called kite if it has two pair of equal adjacent side. It is given equal adjacent side. Adjacent means one of the sides starts where the other ends. So here in this figure we can notice that AB is a side. This side starts from A to B, and from B another side will start. So we can say AB and BC are the adjacent sides. So here we have to notice that in a kite two pair of equal adjacent sides should be present but unequal opposite sides. It means in a kite there should be equal adjacent sides but there should not be equal opposite sides. So here also two types of figures are given, so we will study it. So in first figures it is given these are kite, and in second it is given these are not kite. So in first it is given they are kite. So first we will see the first figure, that is A B C D. So in first figure see that AB and AD are equal sides. It is given they are equal, and AB is adjacent to AD. Just now I told you what is adjacent, where one side starts and end, and from the end of one side another side will get started. So here AB and AD are adjacent and equal. Again BC and CD are the adjacent sides and they are equal. That's why it is a kite. Now the second one is given a quadrilateral. It is a kite or not? So yes, it is also kite, because see here these two sides are adjacent sides where they are equal. These two sides are adjacent and equal, therefore it is also a kite. Then in third figure it is given these two sides are adjacent and equal. It means pair of one adjacent side is present. Again this is the another pair of adjacent side. It means this is also a kite. Now in second figures it is given that these are not kite. So first we will find why it is not a kite. So in first figure you notice that as it is given kite is a quadrilateral and quadrilateral contains four sides, but here total number of sides are given 5. It means it is not a kite. Then second one, here total number of sides are 4, but these two opposite sides are equal and these two opposite sides are equal. But in kite we want the equal adjacent sides. It means it is also not a kite. Then in third figure three sides are adjacent and they are equal, but we want only pair of adjacent side, and pair means we want only two sides should be equal, but here are given 3. It means these are not the kites. Then what are the properties of kite? So the first is given two pair of consecutive sides are of equal length. Consecutive means adjacent. Consecutive means nothing but adjacent. So here given two pair of consecutive sides are of equal length. Then the second property is given diagonals bisect each other. So here notice in this first figure A B C D, AC is a first diagonal whereas BD is the another diagonal, and these two diagonals are bisecting each other. Then the next is given diagonals meet each other at 90-degree angle. So here two diagonals are bisecting here at this point, and this point where they are bisecting it is making an angle of 90-degree. Then the next one is opposite sides are of equal measure. Opposite angles are of equal measure. So in the kite, angle A and angle C are opposite side angles, and angle B and angle D are opposite angles. And here it is given that in a kite, opposite angles are of equal measure. Next is parallelogram. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if both pair of its opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other. So what is a parallelogram? It is given parallelogram is a quadrilateral if both pair of its opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other. So the quadrilateral is a parallelogram, means parallelogram is a quadrilateral. So how we can say a parallelogram is a quadrilateral or a quadrilateral is a parallelogram when the two pair of opposite sides are present which are equal and parallel to each other. So here also two types of figures are given where it is written these are parallelograms and these are not parallelograms. So why? In a first figure A, B, C, D, it is given that AB, that is line segment AB, is parallel to line segment BD, means AB is parallel to BC, it is BC, it is given that. Then the second is given AD is parallel to BC, AD is parallel to BC. In first it is given AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. So here we can notice this AB and DC are opposite side which are parallel, it is given, and then AD and BC are also opposite sides and they are parallel, it is given, that's why it is a parallelogram. Then in the next figure it is given PQRS where QS is parallel to PR and QP is parallel to SR. So here also opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other, that's why it is also a parallelogram. Then in next figure it is given LMON where LM is parallel to ON and OL is parallel to MN. So here opposite sides are parallel and equal, that's why it is also a parallelogram. Then in next it is given these are not parallelogram. So why it is given these are not parallelogram? So we will study one figure. So in first figure it is given with four sides, it means it is a quadrilateral, but it is not a parallelogram. So why? Here we can notice AB is parallel to CD and it is already given, but AC is not parallel to BD, and in a parallelogram we want two pair of equal and parallel side, but here only one pair is present, that's why it is not a parallelogram. Then in next figure here any side is not parallel, means any pair of parallel side is not present here, it means it is also not a parallelogram. Then in next figure we know that in a quadrilateral there should be four sides, but here the number of sides are 6, and if the number of sides are present 6, it means it is not a parallelogram. So these are the figures which are not parallelogram and these are the figures which are parallelograms. Now the next is the properties of parallelogram. So now what are the properties of parallelogram? Opposite sides are parallel and equal. As I told you earlier, in a parallelogram opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite angles are equal. So always remember, in a parallelogram if opposite sides are equal, then opposite angles are also equal. So here angle A is opposite to angle C and angle B is opposite to angle D. So it means these opposite sides are equal to each other. Then the third is given, adjacent angles are supplementary. Adjacent angles are supplementary. This angle A and angle B are the adjacent angles. Angle B and angle C are adjacents. Then angle C and angle D are adjacent angles. Angle D and angle A is a adjacent angle. So here it is given adjacent angles are supplementary. Then next is diagonal bisect each other. So here in a parallelogram we can draw two diagonals, that is A to C and D to B, and this diagonal bisect each other here at this point. Now the next is elements of parallelogram. Now what are the elements of parallelogram? So here given a parallelogram A, B, C, D. So now this is the given parallelogram, that is A, B, C, D. Now what are the elements here? Two pair of opposite sides, they are AB and DC, AD and BC. So the first element is given, there should be two pair of opposite sides which are equal. So the two pair of opposite sides are, first is AB and CD and the second is AD and BC. So the two pair of opposite sides are present. Then two pair of opposite angles, two pairs of opposite angles is the second element of parallelogram, and the two pair of opposite angles are, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. So the two pair are angle B and angle angle A and angle C, and the second is angle B and angle D. Then the third element is four pair of adjacent sides. They are four pair of adjacent sides are present in a parallelogram. They are AB and BC, BC and CD, CD and DA and DA and AB. So earlier also I told you what are the adjacent sides. The adjacent sides are where the one of the sides starts and other ends. So here at A one side starts and ends at B. Yes, so this is the one side, A to B is the one side, and from this ending another side is going to start, that is BC. So we can say AB is adjacent to BC. Similarly, BC is adjacent to CD. Then CD is adjacent to DA and DA is adjacent to AB. So these are the four pair of adjacent sides. Next, the fourth element is given, four pair of adjacent angles. Now what are the adjacent angles? So adjacent angles means the angle that ends at the same side. So here total number of angles are present, 4, that is angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. So here you notice angle A and angle B are end at the same sides. So that is, it means angle A and angle B are adjacent. Then similarly angle B is adjacent to angle C. Angle C is adjacent to angle D and angle D is adjacent to angle A. So this is the fourth element. Always remember these four elements of parallelogram. Then the next kind is rhombus. Now what is a rhombus? A parallelogram having all sides are equal is called a rhombus. Rhombus is a quadrilateral and we call rhombus as a parallelogram. But here in a rhombus all sides are equal. So here two figure is given. First is kite and second one is rhombus. Now what is the difference between kite and a rhombus? In a kite, as we did earlier, two pair of equal adjacent sides are present. It means this side is adjacent to this and they both are equal. Again these two sides are adjacent and they both are equal. So here two pair of adjacent equal sides are present in a kite. But in rhombus, similarly all four sides are present, but that all four sides are equal. It means this side is equals to this one is equals to this, and this third one is equals to the fourth side. It means all sides are equal in a rhombus. Now the properties of rhombus: all sides are equal. The first property is in a rhombus all sides are equal. Second one, opposite angles are equal. Similarly, as in a kite opposite angles are equal, same way in a rhombus also opposite angles are equal. These two angles are opposite, it means they are equal. These two angles are opposite, it means they both are equal. Then the next, diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So here this is one diagonal, this is another, and these two diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Then note, in note it is given, note that the side of rhombus are all of same length. In a rhombus, all sides are of same length. This is not the case with the kite, but in kite the all sides are not equal. So this is only the difference between the rhombus and the kite. Here in a kite all sides are not equal, but in a rhombus all sides are equal. Then the next is given rectangle. Now what is a rectangle? A parallelogram in which each angle is right angle and opposite sides are equal is called a rectangle. Here it is given rectangle is a parallelogram, but in a rectangle all sides are all angles are equal, that are right angles, and opposite sides are equal. So here in this figure it is a rectangle. Why it is a rectangle? This is a quadrilateral which is rectangle. Why? Here these two sides are opposite sides and these two sides are equal to each other. Then these two sides are opposite to each other and they are equal. It means in a rectangle opposite sides are equal to each other. Again it is given there that each angle is right angle. So in this rectangle total number of angles are present 4, and it is written here x degree, here also x degree, x degree, x degree. Here it is written x degree for all the angle because all angles are equal and with measure 90 degree, means here all angles are right angles. So here I have written where x degree is equals to 90 degree. Now the properties of rectangle. What are the properties? Opposite sides are parallel and equal. In a rectangle opposite sides are parallel and equal. All angles are right angle. In a rectangle all angles are right angle. Diagonals are congruent and bisect each other. In a rectangle we can draw two diagonals, one from here to here and another is this one, and in this the diagonals are bisect each other and they are congruent, and the congruent means equal. Then the next is given square. What is a square? A parallelogram in which all sides are equal and each angle measure 90 degree is called a square. So it is given a parallelogram in which all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree measure is called a square. So square means a a quadrilateral with four sides in which all four sides are of equal length, and in that the number of angles are present 4, and that all four angles are of 90-degree measure, then it is called a square. So here you notice it is a quadrilateral with four sides and four angles, that is A, B, C, D. In this, all four sides are equal to each other, that is AB is equals to BC, BC is equals to CD, and CD is equals to DA. So here all four sides are equal, and the total number of angles are present here 4, that is angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. And the all four angles are of equal measure, that is of measure 90-degree, then we can say it is a square. Now what are the properties of square? All sides are equal in a square, all sides are equal, all angles are of equal measure 90-degree. Here all angles measure should be 90-degree only. Opposite sides are parallel to each other, opposite sides are parallel to each other. So here AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Then diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Here two diagonals are present, the first is AC and another is BD, and these two diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Then the last is square is a special type of parallelogram in which all sides and angles are equal. So till now whatever quadrilaterals we have seen, in any quadrilateral we haven't find that all sides and angles are equal, but in a square it is given that all sides and all angles are equal. That's why it is called as a special type of parallelogram. So I hope whatever I explained you today in this video everyone understood very carefully, and I hope you understand everyone whatever I told you. Thank you for watching my video. Jai Gurudev.